You are tuned in to The Vibe on Air. Mr. D's the open mic king. Poison Ivy in the building. And we are here. It's going down on a Thursday as usual. And hold on, man. I think we got Candace from Candy's Goodies calling me real quick because they got food for me. Oh, I just hung up. You might have to call her back.
Call her back right now.
I'm saying you might have to call her back. We on air. Call her. Hold on. We go get that together. But it's The Vibe on Air. Mr. D's open mic king. Poison Ivy in the building. And yeah, the screen was black for a second, I know. But we on, and we here. If you want to talk to us today, feel free. 216-526-1555. 216-526-1555. Of course, the website is www.thevibeonair. If you're checking this out right now, thank you. We appreciate it. Poison Ivy, what's going on with you? It was, man, look. Hold on one second. I got to take this call from Candace. You keep talking.
I want to talk about the bachelorette party, which was amazing. And I forgot to bring my glow stick, my little light up glow stick from Forward. If y'all ain't been down there, y'all slipping. It's in the flats. Amazing. I spent like $70 on drinks, though, with me and my sister, and I don't know how that happened because we was already lifted, but I had a great time with my girls that I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? All the girls from the hood. We never see each other, talk to each other. I mean, like each other on social media or whatever. But we all came together for our friends' bachelorette party / bridal shower, and it was amazing. So yeah, that was fun. The strippers were fun.
Are you talking into the mic?
They can't hear me.
Can you hear you?
I can hear me.
Okay, as long as you can hear you. But
it was dope. It was really dope. So y'all need to get down and Forward. I don't know how long it's gonna be open because it's only like a summer situation, but it is amazing.
Yeah, Forward is dope. I gotta agree with you there. Yeah. I like going down to Forward, even though it's a seasonal spot. But that's what's part of the ambiance of it, because they got it's all a completely all outdoor club.
Right. And it's dope. Like, seriously.
But what's nice about that too is that Forward, man, I like the VIP because the VIP is strictly a jacuzzi.
I didn't even.
It's not a jacuzzi, but it's a pool. It's a swimming pool.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah,
the
it's
VIP
dope.
Because we were so turned when we got there. I didn't even notice the VIP. Not the jacuzzi in it, but I seen people like up on the.
Yeah. Because it was dope.
That's pretty cool. It would be nice to have like a little beach party down there or something, Not like beach, but like swimsuit party,
Right.
Yeah. That would be dope.
Because, I've been down there before, and like I said, it's dope, but it's strictly when it comes to the, what you call it, the VIP. You got to be a VIP, so you got to buy bottles and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So if you ain't on the bottle game, of course,
But shoot, I'd rather be on the floor just jumping up and down with the light up stick,
The light up stick.
Yeah, the glow stick.
Also this weekend.
Glowed.
Yeah, I know what they are.
I started to bring it to Columbus. As y'all know, we went to Columbus.
Yeah, we went down to Columbus and
to see Rasta.
It's what?
Rusty.
No, we went to see the Flex Crew.
Yes.
The entire Flex Crew.
Amazing.
It's an amazing band down there in Columbus at Scully's every Sunday.
Amazing.
They always pack the spot. I've been going down there for years, and I told Poison about it. I took her down there. And we was supposed to do an interview with the Flex Crew. But see, the problem is...
What the problem is
that Poison brought these damn muffins.
Oh, my goodness.
And they was loaded with THC.
What?
Loaded with THC.
You can't prove it.
And they put a brother on his back.
You can't prove it.
I couldn't even drive back to the room or nothing. It was crazy.
You can't
so
prove
it was bad. It was all bad. But we're going to jump into some music real quick. When we come back, we got some straight up ratchet news for y'all. Of course, it's going to be crazy with the ratchet news. Of course, we got some sports for you boys and got the GOOD good news report, of course. And I got some food waiting for me out here from Candy's Goodies.
He ain't got no food.
It's for me. I bought it. I bought it. It's for me. Yeah, it's for me. I bought it. We got some food from Candy's Goodies. They are here, and I'm about to make sure they get that food. Our guest today will be King TIFF. If you know her, she was misfitted at one point. She also used to be the Instagram celebrity, if you ain't heard that name. But she is going to be on the show, and we're going to talk about her music and what she's doing. But we're going to jump into some music real quick and take a quick pause for the cause. This is The Vibe on Air. Mr. D's the Open Mic King. Poison Ivy in the building. It's going down. It's going down. Best believe it is. Yeah, go grab that door. We gonna play a little Donna Lee. Yeah, the engineer out there. We gotta play a little Donna Lee. That Big Jet. And then I'm gonna play some of this Tennessee whiskey by my man, Stan the Man. So it's The Vibe on Air, y'all. Stay tuned. Let's go. Let's go.
Killer with a smile you can't escape. You told me that you want a taste. Take a ride around my brain on a big jet. I'm gonna take you for a ride on a big jet plane. I'm gonna take you on a trip. You can ride the brain waves. You my co-pilot. I'm the captain, babe. Take a peek through my hair crack, rose tinted shades. I'd glide through life on faith. Babe, dumb in my baby brain. Inside I'm all over the place. A smile you can't escape. You said you wanna take. Curious about what makes me me. Away with the ferry. Hardship in the homie. Vibrations don't come up empty. I want paradise, pay bills and peace. Perspective spurs my sanity. Take deep breaths for the clarity. At the time thinking about your hands on me. Big jet killer with a smile you can't escape. You told me that you want a taste. Take a ride around my brain on a big jet plane.
I'ma take you on a trip, tucked in a cloud of a brick. Drunk of the taste of your lips, nose diving, you're smiling, you taking a piss. My sides on me once and my mouth's talking shit. The way it feels when your hands on my hips. The way I'm weak, I can't help but submit. Overdue, it's for you, come we're taking a trip.
Take it, pass it right, taking flight. Take it, pass it right, taking flight. I'ma take you on a trip, tucked in a cloud of a rip. Drunk with the taste of your lips. That beside in my mind, take a dip. Yeah, I'ma take you on a trip, tucked in a cloud of a rip. Drunk with the taste of your lips.
Drunk with the taste of your lips.
Let me take a sip of that. Big gulps when I'm trying to drown shit out. We smoke when I need to kick back. Relax with the back strap. I want to live in your life. Guide you around my mind map. Welcome to my world, lost girl. Trying to find a way back. Out of space, she's out of place. Her watch is always set to leave. Dream through the night, dream through the day. Manifest reality. Blue skies, they seas, angeliques, more trees, yeah. You and I, we more trees, yeah. Crimson eyes and smoke rings, yeah. Pick your brain and scream your name. Perfect balance, harmony. Just drop my chaos, bring me near. Take a ride, just you and me. Take you far away. Leave the face, sweet escape. Killer with a smile you can't escape.
spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I've known. Oh. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottle and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Oh, and I'll stay strong on your love all the time. Let me say one more thing. Now, I've looked for love in all the same old places. Yes, I did. Found the bottom of the bottle, always try. Oh, yeah. But when you poured out your heart, no, no, I didn't waste it, no. No, I didn't know. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me. Lord have mercy. It's Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Oh. And I'll stay strong on your love all the time. Won't you play that guitar for me? Yeah, 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 yeah. Lord have mercy. Play it, yeah, sweet as she won't be. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. Yes, you are. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And I stay strong, yeah.
Check 1 2. We're back on the scene. Mr. D's Open Mic King, Poison Ivy. It's the vibe on air, and of course we vibing. It's been a crazy. The weekend was crazy. The weekend was crazy. It was crazy.
I had a great time.
You know what? Speaking about the muffins though, it's this show I watch that come on this channel called Viceland. If you got cable, you got Viceland. You just don't know where it is because it's not. It's like a new alternative channel. Talk about social issues. They got a lot of different shows on there. They got one show on there that I like. It's called. It's F. That's delicious. But they say the word, but it's F. That's delicious. And the host of it is this white rapper dude from New York named Action Bronson. And he go around just to these different places, high as hell, just trying out food. Different places, different food, and it be some good stuff too. I mean, the food they be having be looking real good.
Eating it is so much better.
And then there's the other places. Make sure you're talking to the mic, because I was listening to the video last week. You gotta talk into it. You gotta like see how I'm talking into it. You gotta be up on it, because I could barely hear your mind.
That is my.
I'm just telling you, man. I'm just telling you.
My mellow tone.
You gotta talk into it, because on the other recording I couldn't hear you. But it's this other show that come on. It's called Bong Appetit. Bong Appetit. And it's all about weed infused foods. And they come up, they go to different places, different restaurants, and get to them weed infuse weed into the food in different ways. Like they went to a pizza place, they made a weed infused pizza. Yesterday I was watching it. They went to it's one of the chefs. He used to be on Bar Rescue. He got the most well known barbecue place in Los Angeles. And they weed infused ribs, pulled pork, macaroni and cheese. It was crazy. And then they also caught them dudes from Compton, who got the delivery food place called Trap Kitchen, and they weed infused macaroni and cheese, and they did a pineapple bowl with spare ribs and lobster and shrimp. I mean, they did some, and they infused it all with weed. They have all these different weed products, weed seasonings. They have like weed pepper, weed honey, weed seasoning salt. They have weed ingredients. It's weed everything out there. So if you are a weed enthusiast and an edible enthusiast, check out the show Bong Appetit, and you will learn some things, because it was dope. It was real dope. But
that's a party favor.
It's definitely a party favor. It was dope though.
Yeah.
It was dope. I mean, I was like tripping, because it was like all the weed and the stuff they found a pig. They went to a pig farm that fed the pigs nothing but hemp. So the pigs got hemp in their system already.
Oh, hemp.
Even and, you know, it's not like the pigs getting high by eating it. They just, it's for the roughage and the fiber. But they had hemp fed pigs. That's the part that's crazy. And they made, of course they slaughtered it and cut it up, and that's what they made the barbecue from. So
that's the best way to do it. Put it in their blood.
And I mean, they come up with everything. The whole meal has weed infused stuff in it. They had drinks that was weed infused.
Yeah,
the dessert was weed
infused.
infused.
Like that too.
But no, they go to specific spots all over the country.
And just make it.
And just find restaurants that's willing to do it.
That's awesome.
And come up with different meal plans. It's not like the stuff when you go to places that you get from dispensaries where it's like pre-made and they'd be like weird. No, this is like actual stuff you will make at your house.
We need to make it legal here.
This is stuff that you make at your house. Like they had, it was like if you go to your grandmother's house last night and y'all having a barbecue. That's what it was. It was dope. It was dope. But
they wasted time. They need to make it legal.
They do though, but it's gonna be eventually. It's legal in most of the states in the country. So, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'm gonna have some weed infused cornflakes.
Yeah. I hope you don't pass out on me.
Nah, because I'm gonna eat it in moderation. Last time you tried to.
I didn't try to do anything.
You tried to kill me.
You
tried to kill me.
You went all the way in when you should not have.
I did what I was supposed to do.
You did not.
I ate a brownie. I thought it was a
whole brownie.
I thought. Did you tell me different? Did you warn me? Was it a warning on the brownie?
It was not.
All I thought was, it's a brownie. Delicious. Then I'm all of a sudden.
And it was dry, and you ate it dry in a whole.
I had a beer. I had a beer. I was trying to go get some roosters, and y'all was bulling around.
I was trying to feel the vibe.
You was.
It was great.
You was trying to run around, find an eyeliner pencil because you ain't had no eyebrows.
I had eyebrows. I just
You ain't had no eyebrows,
wanted
so.
my pencil. I was not gonna feel comfortable without my pencil.
Well, you.
I paid $5 for that pencil,
Man.
and I can't say it is worth it. But I mean, cause I pay $1 for my pencils. But the way that it stays on, I guess you gotta pay for what you want. I don't know.
I hear you talking.
Yeah.
But we about to jump into these segments because we got a guest coming in later on. We got a King TIFF, and she's gonna be here in a little bit. But we about to jump into the segment that Poison does, and she likes to call it the GOOD, good. Arnita Camille, I see you up there on the screen on my Facebook. I didn't know it did that. That's dope.
That is dope.
Hey, what's going on with
like
you?
your hair.
She got blue, white, and red hair.
All right.
She don't know what. We can't hear you. We're not gonna hear you. So.
That's dope.
But we're finna jump into this segment that's called the GOOD, good news report. Poison Ivy, it's going down. Shout out to Nisha Niche, whatever you call it. Joy Olympic Aries, Lolita Cotto in Columbus. Appreciate you. All the people that were viewing a little while ago. Sorry about the disconnection. Internet be crazy. But we on this thing right here. Good. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Poison Ivy with the good news and the good entertainment. So it's a lot of things going on in September. First, I want to talk about this Saturday at 4 p.m. One of my, well, no. Yeah. I've been drinking and eating weed. This Saturday, September 2nd, at 4 p.m., one of my good childhood friends who I was talking about earlier had the bachelorette party. She is getting married. Jasmine Ellington will become Mrs. Demetrius Turner. The bachelorette party was epic. I'm so glad that we all got together and celebrated that with her. And I hope y'all come out when it's time to turn up for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying there's no time.
Yeah,
soon,
it ain't gonna be. You ain't getting married.
I'm getting somebody gonna marry me.
You ain't even with somebody.
That's all right. That's all right. He gonna find me.
He gonna find you.
He gonna find me, and it's gonna be love. It's gonna be true love. Anyway, if anybody is looking to put their daughter in ballet, September 7th, that's next Thursday at 6 p.m., there is a registration for children to do the inner city ballet with Miss Shonda. So that's on 36 in Superior. You can inbox me if you need more information on that. But yeah, if you want to get your daughter in ballet.
Or your sons. Men can do ballet too.
They can.
Men can do ballet too. Not me though. But
my daughter did it. She's been in a few recitals. They have been amazing. So y'all might want to check that out. It's a $25 registration fee.
Does she always play the bear in the?
No, she don't play the damn bear. She be spinning and stuff.
She be spinning and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, keep on rolling. September is lit. September 9th. 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. I will be performing. I'm not performing from 12 to 8, but the concert is from 12 to 8. And I will be performing at the first annual Bring the Peace Back to School Party concert, brought to you by Flame Entertainment.
Okay.
Hosted by Nazy. I know Andrew Lloyd's going to be there. Tiffany, she here tonight. She's going to be there as well, and many more. It's going to be held at the Alexander Hamilton Recreation in the Field. The address is 13200 Kinsman. You might want to be there because we're going to have Jack the Ripper, DJ Chicago. So come out and support this back to school concert. Stop the violence,
That's what's up.
Bring the peace. Just bring the peace.
Shout out to Nazy Nay. Shout out to Andrew Lloyd.
Andrew Lloyd.
King TIFF going to be here soon.
Yes, I can't wait till she get here.
Because I got to ask, why does a woman want to be king?
That's a great question, and I'm pretty sure she can tell you exactly why.
Okay, we're going to find out.
All right, let's keep going. So Friday, September 22nd, the Music is My Life main event will be held at the Symposium. Y'all know I've been pumping that up for a minute now. The red carpet starts at 8:45. The show starts at 10 p.m. It's 18 and over, 15 at the door, 20 if you're 20 if you 18 and under, but it's 15 if you 21 and over. It's hosted by Suave, music by DJ Jack the Ripper again.
Jack the Ripper,
shout out to him. And on the judging panel, it would be me, myself, Poison Ivy, Miss Slim, DJ Scratch Master L, Casper C, DJ Goldie Montana. So y'all be there, y'all support these artists. It's gonna be really nice.
Did you
I'm
say
excited. Artists.
I thought you said
I got
artists.
that little list. You know, sometimes I sound like I say something, but I don't say it, or I don't say something, but I really
Where'd
said
that
it.
come from?
It's because I used to suck my thumb. Shut the hell up.
Some girls suck their fingers like this.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
My cousin used to do that all her life, and we used to talk about her because it looked like she actually picking with her nose boogers. And
Y'all need to get y'all life and leave her alone.
oh man, that was funny though.
Anyway, last but not least. Oh, not last but not least, but I'm going to say this, then I'm going to say that.
Okay.
September 23rd, Candyland is back again on Northfield at the Bedford Community
Center.
Day. Bedford Community. It didn't put a word right
Bedford
there, so I didn't know what
Community
to
Center.
say. But it's across from the Bedford High School, and Candyland is at 1 o'clock. Y'all will love that. Bring your children. It is a life-size Candyland game brought to you by Miss Mickey, Michelle Matthews. You can check out the promo video on her page. It's unbelievable. I'm telling you, she really put her foot in this project, and I think that you really should bring your kids, and they would enjoy it. It's awesome. Oh, now last but not least, your girl birthday on the 30th, September 30th. So, y'all feel free to send me gifts, and whatever you feel you need to do, that's okay. That's okay. And that's the end of the G-O-O-D news.
But that's the good news report. Poison Ivy, her birthday coming up on September 30th. It's gonna be crazy. Shout out to her and Tony B. Fit on the 30th. Whatever. That's Poison Ivy with the G-O-O-D report. O-D good. But we about to
I'm sorry.
What you forget?
It was on the back. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you got to read something.
No, just one little thing.
Okay.
I just want to give a special shout out to Nina Nicole. Glad you safe, baby.
Yeah. I know you was down there in Houston. That's crazy.
That is.
So, and please, if you are not trying to help the families in Houston, change your mind. It's bad down there. The flooding is crazy. I got friends on Snapchat, and all they showing is them walking through water, getting driven around on boats. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, do what you can. Which, by the way, is coming up in my ratchet news right now because it's some crazy stuff going on. It's people that, let me do my intro music first. I got to play my intro music if I can find it. Did I get rid of it? Did I delete it? Oh, here you go. Intro.
Oh my goodness. If it isn't Little Miss Ass.
It's some crazy stuff.
She rushing. Girl.
I'm ready for this.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I am not the one, boo-boo.
I am not the one, boo-boo.
Hold my baby. The ratchet
She said, hold my baby.
I don't know if anybody been paying attention to the news lately, but there have been some stores, and not like big chains or nothing, but some stores have been going up on the price of a case of bottled water. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that, but
It was one place they showed on Channel 8 News. I was watching news as I was doing karaoke last night, and they had a case of bottled water for $42.98. $42.98.
a what?
$42.98. A case of bottled water.
How many bottles?
And and they know that people are getting, stocking up on bottled water right now and donating water to people in Houston. That's messed up.
$42. I pay like
A case of bottled water ain't even $20. Ain't even
not
$10.
$4.
That's what I'm saying. People is going out of their mind. You letting greed take away your humanity. These people are suffering.
$42.
Suffering.
That is insane.
And yeah, that was ridiculous. And they showed it on news. It was like, it's like around the time when the Trade Center collapsed. Gas stations was trying to go up on gas so high, especially in Cleveland, that the mayor had to go send the police around and force them to bring the gas prices back to normal.
That was
When something tragic happens, people try to take advantage of it, and instead of just being humanitarians and do what they can, they trying to get what they can.
that ain't nothing but
And it's greed. It's straight greed. It's some bull. If I I normally would bust. If I was in front of you face to face, I'd say some other word. But that's the start to Ratchet News off. But
hurts my heart.
I got some other stories though, because there's some ratchet stuff going on. White woman pulled over in Cobb County, Georgia, tells the cop she's nervous. He tells her not to worry. You know why? He tells her, we only shoot black people.
What?
You're not black, are you? Haven't you seen the videos? We only shoot black people.
What?
The cop, Gregory Abbott, tried to assure her, but you're not black. Remember, we only shoot black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right? The shocking video and the shocking words in the video of the Georgia police officer was caught on his dash cam video during the DUI stop. And they have led to the department to open up an internal investigation into the incident, which happened last year. This video has been going around Instagram and Facebook, and it was just crazy that he had the gall to say that. In this political time right now where we got 45 in office and, you know, race crimes have went up since he's been in office, and race violence and just racial dissent is going around, and you got the nerve to say that. I know you said it to a white woman and everything, but you shouldn't say that to nobody.
That should never come out.
And is that how you feel?
Yeah, that's how you feel.
The police chief confirmed that Abbott will be fired. The chief said, I don't know what is in his head or in his heart, but I know that came out of his mouth. We recommend that he be terminated, and we're moving forward on it. Abbott had his attorney release a statement that said, Lieutenant Greg Abbott, and this is a lieutenant, by the way, respected 28-year veteran of Cobb County Police Department. He is cooperating with the department's internal investigation and will continue to do so. His comments must be observed in their totality to understand their context. He was attempting to de-escalate a situation involving an uncooperative passenger. In context, his comments were clearly aimed at attempting to gain compliance by using the passenger's own statement and reasoning to avoid making an arrest. That still is stupid. I got a caller right now, and we're going to talk to them about it, because that's stupid. That was dumb. It don't matter what he was trying to do. I mean, really? Hold on. Caller, you on the vibe. Who this is? Say again? They hung up. Oh, but, I mean, it don't matter the situation. It don't matter the situation. That was stupid. That's how you going to calm her down? We only shoot black people.
That was not okay.
You're not black, are you? You got any black stuff on you? I might shoot you then. It's not a joke.
That's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
I'm not appeased by that at all.
And you know, it's a you know, of course they want to break down statistics in an article about how black people are more likely to be killed by the police than their white peers, which is true, especially like I said in this time, geopolitical time. But it's getting more and more brazen out here. It's getting more and more crazy. We already seen the situation in Euclid, in our own hometown, where the cop just was wailing on the dude with no disregard. And this is what somebody says to another person as he stops them. Straight up stupid. Straight up stupid.
That's like inhumane.
It's just ridiculous. Yeah. It's just straight stupidity. That dude dumb. His mama should be mad at him. His mama should be mad at him.
His mama should be mad.
His mama should be mad at him.
Yes, she should.
Unless she white racist too. Like, yeah, you right, boy. We should kill them all. Kill them all, boy. That's why I had you join the police force, boy. Boy, you better kill all the black faces, boy. Come on, boy. Kill them black faces. You gotta kill them black faces, boy. Crazy, man. That was ratchet. Now.
I did not do
The next story that I have is a combination of ratchet news and sports. And this is funny. It's real stupid. It's real dumb. NBA star Zach Randolph has been formally charged with 2 misdemeanors for the August 9th weed arrest in L.A. The Sacramento Kings star was arrested in Nickerson Gardens in Watts early this month, which was followed by a crazy violent standoff between the cops and locals. Randolph was initially arrested for felony possession of marijuana, with intent to sell, a charge based on the large quantity of weed cops say he had at the time. But now prosecutors have reduced the charge down to a misdemeanor possession of more than 1 ounce of marijuana and a misdemeanor resist arrested. If convicted on both counts, Randolph faces up to 1 year in jail, but since it's his first arrest, he likely won't spend another minute behind bars. Overall, it's good news for Randall, who didn't seem too concerned when he was spotted leaving the jail after the arrest. He was out there throwing his thumbs up and everything. They got a picture of him. But, okay, once again, you're a professional athlete. You make millions of dollars. Why are you going to get your weed? If you're going to go get your drugs, you have people to send. Send them.
I keep telling you, people want to get it themselves and put it in their.
It don't matter. If you in the public eye,
that's what they want.
This is what happened to you then. This is what happened to you.
Well, they should know that may be the consequence, and obviously they don't care. Malaya and
he would have cared if he would have got that felony.
They don't care.
Because guess what? He would have lost his career, lost his income, and lost his freedom. Because they said they only charged him with an ounce, but he had more than that. And they was going to give him intent to sell. Now they know he wasn't going to probably sell it because he's an athlete. He played for the Sacramento Kings. So they know, of course, he probably wouldn't go sell it. But then again, that could be the front. He might be the drug.
Y'all stop going to buy
but
y'all
Zach
drugs.
Randolph, man.
Stop going to buy y'all drugs from y'all dealers.
Send somebody else, man. Send somebody else. Let them just, you pay them enough, they be good. You can't do this stuff yourself.
Don't do the illegal drug. How about that?
What, don't do weed?
Don't do
weed
it.
ain't illegal. It's the quantity he got was. And he was in L.A. He could have went to a dispensary.
Well, okay,
well, he was in Sacramento.
Well, maybe.
No, where was he at? No, they said he wasn't in L.A. because he plays for.
Where was he at? If he was in L.A., he was cool.
No, he wouldn't, obviously, because he got arrested.
I mean, off the strength, I'm saying the fact that it's legal. But so where was he?
It was saying he was in he was in Watts. So, but it's the way. I guess it's the way he did. He didn't buy it from the dispensary. You got to legal. He has to be walking in the legal avenue.
He bought it from Homeboy.
Yeah, but he don't. Come on, man. When you a celebrity like that, and you about to get felony possession. This your first offense.
So how you gonna get your drugs when you
none of your business.
You blow up?
Who said I was gonna get drugs?
I don't do drugs.
Who said I was gonna get drugs?
I don't do drugs at all, and you can't prove nothing about these muffins you're talking about.
Sure, I can. I got videos.
You can't prove anything.
You know I got video, right?
There's no evidence of me partaking any.
Yes, there is.
Substance of THC.
There absolutely is. Stupid.
There absolutely isn't.
It's stupid. I have video.
You do not have any video of me consuming THC.
Okay. Let's move on to sports now. We got the ratchet sports boy. We gonna get to the
way 95 yards, 38.
And now sports.
Of course, in sports, we got to talk about Kyrie Irving's trade. There was some difficulty with his trade because hold on, we got a caller calling in. If this the same caller. You tuned into the vibe. Who's this?
Hey,
What's
girl.
going on? What's going on? You at the door?
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay.
I parked in the front and I walked around the little side.
All right, here I come.
Am I coming to the door on the side?
Okay, we gonna let you in.
All the way to the back.
We about to let you in now.
Okay.
All right. That's our guest from the show.
Celebrity in the building.
But let me keep going forward. There were some issues with the trade because they were saying that Isaiah Thomas wasn't able to pass his physical, which, would have been put the kibosh on our trade, which is the whole purpose of this trade with Kyrie was to get Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder. And, of course, Isaiah Thomas wasn't healthy. That wouldn't have been a good trade. But, on Friday, 3 days after the team required Kyrie Irving, the Boston Celtics head coach Brad Stevens stood inside the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, still trying to emotionally process a league-rocking swap of all-star point guard with Boston's primary rival. For all his excitement about what lies ahead with Irving, Stevens wanted to first laud that Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder meant in pushing Boston to the brink of title contention. A young Celtics fan had put Stevens on the spot in the question and the question and answer session. I can't read today. By asking him,
was talking about me.
By asking him why he traded the beloved Thomas, and the coach, the father of two children, likely repeated an explanation about how brutal the business of basketball can be. As if the process of moving on wasn't difficult enough already, the Cleveland Cavaliers were about to throw the trade into a maddening limbo after expressing concerns about Thomas's hip following his post-trade physical. It would be 5 more excruciating days before the Celtics agreed Wednesday night to deliver a 2020 second-round pick via the Miami Heat to officially complete the swap. So we got one more pick for another year, first round. No, this is a second round pick. So that's going to help us. So we just going to keep digging at them and get more. We going to beef this trade up. With the Band-Aid could finally be ripped off. Celtics fans woke up to the reality that a little more than 4 years after a languid press conference to introduce Marshawn Brooks, Keith Boggins, and Chris Humphries, the Celtics will open training camp next month by sending Irving, Gordon, Hayward, and Al Horford to their dies. There's some words in here I just wasn't expecting to say. Yes, with the trade finally completed, Stevens' focuses can be shifted back to basketball. Here are the biggest questions facing Boston fans. How will Boston's new trade, Big Three, work together? That's a question. Don't nobody care. Are new faces ready to contribute? We see. And who fills the final roster spot? They said Thomas Robinson would, but they also think about 7-foot Ante Zizic. But he's moving. No, he's coming to us. We taking him, so it's a weird trade. It's definitely a weird trade. But that's one part of the sports report there. That's that part is important. That's the trade is finally done. We were able to get more out of the trade, so it definitely works for me. How you doing? So that definitely works for me. We got 2 picks. We got 3 great players. We got a decent center. That's what we needed. So we good. Even though Isaiah Thomas' hip issues is bugging the crap out of me. Bad news for Cleveland Browns fans, and it's bothering the hell out of me. The Pittsburgh Steelers signed former Browns cornerback Joe Hayden. Unfortunately for diehard Cleveland fans, it's with the Pittsburgh Steelers, yes. He's in Pittsburgh now. They're expected to sign Hayden to a 3-year, $27 million contract. $27 million.
Whew, that's a lot of money.
Now, I'm hearing people, they got mixed emotions about all this. They saying, Hayden, he a traitor, blah, 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 and all this. Hayden stood with the Browns for years. He was active. He was a strong player. He was loyal. Yeah, this is the game. This is the game that he plays. You could get traded at any time, depending on the front office. He just so happened to be going to our rivals. What can we do? I have respect for the man. I'm still gonna boo him but I'm not booing him personally. I'm booing the Steelers, but I'm not booing Joe Hayden. Joe Hayden is a great athlete. He was here at Cleveland. He represented. It is what it is. Joe Hayden joined the Browns as a first-round draft pick in 2010 and was selected to 2 Pro Bowls. He appeared in 90 games with 81 starts. He logged 376 tackles, 101 passes, defensed 19 interceptions, 4 forced fumbles, and 4 fumble recoveries. Now he's going to Pittsburgh. The effect that can have on us as a team, though, could be devastating because he knows the ins and outs of the Browns. But we as a team, we made some strong trades. Like I said, we've been doing well so far. All we got to do is just overcome.
Right, overcome.
But all the Hayden haters, stop it. Just hate the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't mind that. Don't hate Joe Hayden. Be adults, nigga. I said the wrong word on the air.
Yes, you did.
I should have guessed. But that's the sports for today. We about to take a quick pause for the calls. We got King TIFF in the building, formerly Misfitted, formerly Instagram celebrity, formerly what her mama named her. And we will be right back in a little bit with some more of this vibe on air. Mr. D's the Open Mic King, Poison Ivy in the building. I think I'm going to play some music. I just don't know what to play.
Where that King TIFF at?
Can we play that when we interview?
I'm just saying.
I want
to hear it now. I want to hear it right now.
Well, you can't. You hear it when I'm ready to hear it.
The hate is real.
No, the hate is great.
The hate is real.
The stupidity is large. We about to eat some food, too. Thanks to Candy's Goodies for selling me some food and bringing it up here. Even though I feel Sam Goody overcharged me because he should have looked out for me. But, that's Sam Goody. That's what he did.
Food. It was worth it, y'all.
It's all right. It's worth it. It's a lot of food. I'm about to smash, though. I ain't giving nobody none. I paid for it. So
Please,
I'm going to play some of this Naya Marie. Then I'm going to jump into some Tanisha Salary. It's the vibe, y'all.
Caught up in the wrong things at the wrong times. You'll be right there with the right mind. Give me good vibes every time when I need it. I be feeling like I'm dreaming. I be feeling like I'm dreaming. Smoke clouds all around me. You know how I get when the loud get inside me. Couple shots now, I'm wishing you would try me. Look, it's simply the best. It's not a lot of niggas get my hood up on my chest. It's not a lot of niggas that I fall for real. It's not a lot of niggas who be real, not for real. You're the real one. I'm lightweight, infatuated. Every move I make lightweight, exaggerated. I just wanna be thorough when I come to you. I just wanna be the best me to give to you. Cause I don't know where you come from, but I know you were sent from me. Every time that you're here with me, anytime you be next to me, I catch those feelings. I don't know where you come from, I don't know where this came from, but I feel so good, I feel alive. You made me high, you made me wanna live in the moment, live in the moment. I feel so high, live for the moment, even just for a moment. I feel alive. Don't really care where you come from, cause I know you're the real one. Every time you be with me, I catch those feelings. These other ones ain't got shit over what you bring. I'm in love, man, I put that on everything. You inspire me, that shit mean everything. You show me the better, you better know that I do anything. If you anything that you want from me, I feel like with you ain't no stopping me. I feel like you bring out the best in me. You're the real one. I don't know where you come from, but I know you were sent from me. Every time that you're here with me, anytime you be next to me, I catch those feelings. I don't know where you come from, I don't know where this came from, but I feel so good, I feel alive. You made me high, you made me wanna live in the moment, live in the moment. I feel so high, live for the moment, even just for a moment. I feel alive. Don't really care where you come from, cause I know you're the real one. Every time you be with me, I catch those feelings.
Won't you come a little closer to me? I've got something I've got to tell ya, boy. I think you are just what I need. Boy, you got me spinning. My mind is going in circles. I don't know what's come over me. Something about your love. There's something about your there's something about the way you move. Baby, 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 baby. Got me going up my mind. I can't tell if it's wrong or right. I love it, I love it. Boy, you know you together. Oh, things seem like they're supposed to be. Oh, this love right here, so easy, and it's unbreakable. Boy, you got me spinning. My mind is going in circles. I don't know what's come over me. Something about your love. There's something about your there's something about the way you move. Baby, I can't tell if it's wrong or right. I love it. Boy, you know you got me on a natural high. Your love's so good that I just can't deny it. I love it. The way you make me feel, yeah. I don't want nothing. Oh, the high is just so real. There's something about your love. My mind is going crazy. I just wanna feel your touch. The things you do to me. I love it, baby. Got me going up my mind. I can't tell if it's wrong or right. I can't tell if it's wrong or if it's right. Boy, you know you got me on a natural high. So good, I love it. Going up my mind, I can't tell if it's wrong or right. Got me on a natural high. Your love's so good, I just can't deny.
Check 1 2. We in the building. It's the vibe on it. We back up on it. Mr. D's Open Mic King, Poison Ivy. And we over here smashing. Well, I am. So I don't know why she ain't getting no food.
Cause I ate that chili and I gotta let it. It's still.
We had a can of chili. Is that the chili that you buy that you gotta put that you only use that's supposed to be used for like hot dogs?
No, you put your crackers in that one. It's the one you did. And you might add some cheese if you wouldn't.
It's still a can of chili. Ain't no.
It was by Campbell.
Did you read the expiration date on it?
I thought about that. I thought about that, but it didn't. I'm not bubbling, so I guess it was cool. That means it would be old if I was in my stomach was over there. I'm cool.
Shout out to Ms. Lady B. Shout out to Shalita Cotto House. What's going on, girl? Shout out to Patricia James, Daryl Mayo, Brandon Hosley. B Hose, what's up, baby?
B Hose.
Nova Rain down in Cincinnati. Jamiko Goods, what's up, cuzzo? Sharita Black. Jermaine King, what's up, homie? Lynette Roper, I'm chewing at the same time. I say hi to everybody as much as I can. But in the building, we got a young lady here as I'm eating. Flagging, solid dressing everywhere.
Can you get it together?
Say what?
Can you get
I am together.
Can you get it together?
I'm all the way together.
We got Instagram celebrity in the house.
Right now, I don't know what to call her. She used to be Instagram celebrity.
I know her as
She used to be Miss Tiff. Miss Fitted, that's right. Now, she's King Tiff. Give it up to King Tiff, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. If my applause work. Everything moving slow today. Now I figured out the problem.
What was it?
Mixler was frozen.
Ain't that something? That was out of our control.
Yeah, so
Mixler, get you together.
So we about to bring Mixler back up because we got to get back on the air there. But we still on YouTube and we still live. King Tiff here sipping something good. Yeah. I just ate something good. I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
what about you, boys?
Tiff got that mellow mode. I love this vibe.
She is mellow though. She mellow. I just feel blah.
Cause I never know what to expect. I be excited about it, and this is so chill, so chill. I'm chilling, y'all.
This just feels like a chill type of day. I mean, I had my hike.
It is though. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean,
I was at work today earlier. It was chill. I got home. It was chill.
Yeah, my job really wasn't busy today.
But once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have King Tiff.
Finally.
Yeah, they was being held hostage.
Right.
They was being held hostage.
Right.
Now, we're going to take this pause for the cause because I want to play her song. And y'all want to hear it. So that's what we going to do. Play the song so y'all hear it. King Tiff. We're going to play this. This is the vibe on air though. Mr. D's Open Mic King. Once again, shout out to Candy's Goodies for that food. Oh, man, my stomach's full. Yeah.
I already know what it's for, so.
Yeah, it's good. You could try some too. There's some bunch of it over there.
I just ate a whole pizza before I came in.
You're going to want to try this. Just get at least, you want to try this Candy's Goodies. You're going to want to try these candies. You're going to try these Candy's Goodies. We'll be back in a second. We're going to play this All I Want by King Tiff. And I think we're going to hop into some of this meat rice.
It's Beatrice. Shout out to me.
Lady Beatrice. So it's the vibe on air. You know what it is. If you're on Facebook, keep tuning in. If you're on YouTube or on thevibeonair.com where you're supposed to be, congratulations. You're lucky. We'll be back in a second.
Find nothing like this with them girls in the club. Now they mad so they tell lies about the both of us. But it's all part of their plan to try to break us up. But little do they know that I ain't going nowhere. And you ain't leaving either, boy, you're staying right here. I heard all of the rumors about you, I don't care. I'm stingy when it comes to your love and I can't share. Best feelings. I'm a sucker for your love, sucker for your love. So addicted, boy, I need it. Baby boy, I need it. I can never get enough. Never get enough. 'Cause boy, I'll never find another love as good as this. So I gotta represent. 'Cause your love is the bomb, baby, bomb, baby, bomb. Boy, you are all I want. Boy, you are all I want. And I can't see me with nobody but you. Boy, you are all I need. Boy, you are all I need. You bring out the best in me. You are all I want. Boy, you are all I want. And I can't see me with nobody but you. Boy, you are all I need. Boy, you are all I need. Baby, you bring out the best in me. You are all I scratching, rubbing. No one loves me, and I can't see me with nobody but you. Can't love nobody but me. Wanna spend my life with you. Kissing, touching, scratching, rubbing. No one loves me like you with nobody but you. Can't love nobody but me. Wanna spend my life with you.
Hitman, the genius.
Take it lower at this party only. Take it lower. Smoking the liquor was free. Take it lower. When I bumped into this freak, take it lower. He walked up and started grinding on me. He said it go boom, then take it real low. Boom, then move it real slow. It go boom, then take it real low. Boom, then move it real slow. He started dancing on me closer. Whisper had to approach her. He said I'm a bad chick like the one with Anessa Mendoza. Get low down and dirty, no shame, just take it lower. Move it real slow, roll it up just like some rollers. We moved to the chairs, he sat down in the seat. The beat went boom, now watch my booty meet. Hey, booty meet down, take it to the ground. You know you doing it right when they make that clap sound. Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off. Hey, now go to work, go to work, go to work. Pass your girl from your purse. So bad now she's worse. Any money more you first. Break his back, make him hurt. Shut it down, go berserk. Mine know nothing but that twerk. So geek that I'm fading. Glasses on, I'm shaded. He said, where you been all my life? I've been waiting. At this party only, take it lower. Smoking the liquor was free, take it lower. When I bumped into this freak, take it lower. He walked up and started grinding on me. He said it go boom, then take it real low. Boom, then move it real slow. It go boom, then take it real low. Boom, then move it real slow. Take my body rotating, sweating, I'm perspirating. While we just grinding and sliding, I'm gyrating. Take it lower. Get tired, little mama, roll over. Take it lower. Get tired, little mama, roll over. I take it lower now, drop it down like blah. All eyes on me, no background. Thought it was a fight 'cause I made dudes crowd around. I heard them dollars wanna hear that stack sound. On Twitter like, come and see me. At this party only. See the smoke and the liquor was for free. About to show you how it go, how it's supposed to be. Shake my ass like dice, so they call me Yahtzee. Throwing back Ricey, about to leave her sloppy. You need no copy, I poppy. I know you wanna get it poppin' and see this ass dropping. Like, at this party only, take it lower. Smoking the liquor was low. Boom. Then move it real slow. It go boom. Then take it real low. Boom. Then take it real low. Boom. Then move it real slow. It go boom. Then take it real low. Boom. Then move it real slow. At this party only, take it lower. Smoking the liquor was free, take it lower. When I bumped into this free, take it lower. He walked up and started grinding on me. He said it go boom, then take it real low. Boom, then move it real slow. It go boom, then take it real low. Boom, then move it real slow. Take it lower.
You are tuned back in to the vibe on here. Mr. D's the open mic king, Poison Ivy. We're here with King Tiff. And just listen to her song. Shout out to Candy's Goodies, because Candy's Goodies just put their foot in it, and then I put it in my mouth, and it was delicious as I chewed it. That didn't sound quite right. That didn't sound right at all.
Candy's Goodies is all I need.
That's Candy's Goodies. I still need some money back, though. I feel like, I got overcharged. You ain't paid for nothing, so you always ready to jump in and say, no, you did, and you ain't paid for nothing.
It was all I needed.
If you paid for it, you would be like, yeah, I need to get some of that back. Nah, but it's cool, though. Candy's Goodies, they got good food, man. Shout out to Sam Goody and Candace Goody. Shout out to D-Asia Devo. You in Cincinnati, right? It's Tanisha Salary with us tuning in. How's it going, Tanisha? Hey, how's it going? How are you, Tanisha? How's everybody? We are here with King Tiff. King Tiff in the building. What's going on? And we was talking about her music. We just listened to All I Want, and it was dope. Poison was telling her how we was listening to it when we was coming back from Columbus. Now, first thing I'm gonna say is this: y'all both need to talk into the mic, because when we play it back, you see how I'm talking into it. You hear how you can hear me?
I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Shout out to Tanisha on Facebook. Tanisha jumped in on Facebook on us.
Hey, girl.
She on our Facebook. Oh, you leave tomorrow, DH. Okay. But the song is dope. I mean,
thank you.
Is everything you do upbeat? Do you got any ballads or anything like that?
I'm not gonna say I got ballads, but everything I do is an upbeat. I actually have a song, a song called "Over You." I broke up that I wrote when the same person I wrote this song about when we broke up. But it's a dope song too. It's actually gonna be on the EP with All I Want.
Okay.
That and like all of my music is so different. Like I got so much different stuff. I got songs like rock that sound like rock songs.
Before we play the game, can you sing the hook for All I Want for everybody?
Ooh.
Just because I just love it.
Poison thirsty.
I'm always thirsty. I'm always thirsty.
I ain't sung all day. I probably sound like a 12-year-old boy.
A little bit, but no, it's good. No. So to Tevin Campbell, and he a girl too.
He is. He is not.
I'm just playing.
All right.
Not really. Mostly. Bust it.
Got me all up in my feelings. All up in my feelings. When you're gone, I'm missing you. When you're gone, I'm missing you. Took a broken heart and healed it. Broken heart and healed it. Now it only beats for you. It only beats for you. Boy, you are all I want. You are all I want. And I can't see me with nobody but you. Boy, you are all I need. Boy, you are all I need. You bring out the best in me. You are all I want. You are all I want.
And I can't see me with nobody but you. Boy, you are all I need. Boy, you are all I need. Oh, I was gonna mess that one up. I wasn't even about to try to hit it.
Sleep.
Oh, I was gonna.
You had Facebook going crazy real quick.
Yes, because she dope. Don't you?
Tanisha Salary says she has a nice voice.
Yes, she does.
Now that's a compliment from Tanisha Salary. Shout out to Danielle Taylor joining in.
Everybody loves her.
Oh, have you been doing that?
With the So Gone challenge?
Yes. Girl, you better give them that. That's the.
We gonna do that in a second because we gotta keep.
Make sure you give them that.
Because
I didn't know you. No, I think
we have to jump into the game. And because I just got some good words, and I want to see if she can hold up her part of being black.
She is definitely black.
But now, Poison.
What?
You can't always agree with them because if they
she
get it wrong,
I'm gonna say she wrong. I'm saying.
But you always say
she
right, and then when I tell you the definition,
like, no, they ain't get that.
And then when I ask her to talk on the mic, she don't. But yes, she yell out.
Whatever.
Now, but the game is called. Let me see. Where's the music? Oh, the game. Nope, that ain't it. Okay, here we go. Yeah. The game is called What Does It Mean? What does it mean?
You gonna get all these right.
It's where you have to guess ghetto terminology correctly. That's correct. You must know the words that you say. If you do know the word correctly, you get. If you don't know the word correctly, then you get. And yes, you. Nope, it's the wrong one. Oh, with the timer.
Ain't that the time song?
No, that's it. This is what you get.
The intro.
You will be timed.
That's the time song, right?
So
Okay.
let us begin. Your word, first word, King Tiff, if that's what you want to be called.
That's her name.
Tiff. Misfitted. Your word is sauced. What does it mean? Tisha Valerie on Facebook laughing at her butt off.
What, like the actual definition of sauce?
What is sauce?
I don't know how. Swag, juice.
You cannot use ghetto terms to define a ghetto term.
So you want me to give you a technical term for sauce?
You have to say it like white people. What does sauced mean?
Juice? She said juice. And
that doesn't define it. Juice is another gang slang word. You're still not saying what sauce is.
To have like I don't know, like a attractive and entertaining demeanor.
Give her that.
That's not it, though.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
That's not it.
I don't know.
That's wrong.
So what's the definition of sauce in a
sauce? To be polished, clean, to be. If you want to use a ghetto word, it's swagged out. To be of a higher character. To be something that others want to emulate.
I would say sauce was drunk but cute. That's what I would say.
No, that's a different sauce. When somebody say when they say this, it's too much sauce. They talk about they got too much clean. They too clean. They too polished. Yeah, they too clean. They too polished. They ain't got nothing to do with being drunk.
Okay.
If you're drunk, you're feeling yourself.
Yeah, you ain't sauce though. You could be drunk but you could be a bummy drunk. I'm just saying.
He gonna say too polished. Then he gonna say swagged out or mark me wrong after I said.
Yeah, I just said if you had to use a word, it's swagged out. But
I think she should have got a ding.
She didn't know. She didn't know. It's all right.
I feel like I should get half credit or something.
You get 2 points out of 10. The next word, King Tiff. Your word is savage. Savage. And the timer is going.
I can't think of just like a proper way to put savage though. Like, I'm losing this game. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Savage.
Now,
your answer, please.
Now you know you was savage.
Your answer, please.
But I can't think of like a proper way to describe. Just off the top of my head, like.
Let's see.
To be savage is to be a person with little or no remorse for your actions or things that you do.
Yes.
That's actually the correct answer.
Yes.
See, you were able to do it. You were able to do it. You just must believe in yourself. You have to be a savage about your answers.
Because I'm still trying to think of the proper way to say it.
You ain't gotta say it so proper. Just don't
said
use
add a
other.
little or
Just
no
don't try to go
more.
all slang with it. If you say a sauce means turned up, wild out, you just saying other words that I'm gonna use next week.
Right. That is true.
Your next word, King Tiff.
King Tiff.
King Tiff.
King Tiff before the word was making me nervous.
Your word is, and I'm sure you know this because you did with her, fried.
Beef fried. It's the beef fried. It's the, I don't know. How do you properly describe being fried?
What is your answer?
I don't know. How do you properly describe being fried? When someone does something that is unexplainable, but yet it's still entertaining, but you still can't believe that they did it.
That is correct.
So good.
That is correct. When you try, you get the right answer. Very good.
Like, how do you properly explain fried?
That you just did.
It's like, man, you fried.
You just did.
I can't believe you just did
Right.
King Tiff. Your word. Y'all on there? I don't know. I'm gonna get to these y'all there because they talking loud on the Facebook. I don't know. I guess I invited them to screenshot. But your word, King Tiff, is Earl.
Earl? Earl, what you mean?
Earl.
Earl is in like to vomit, to throw up. Okay.
There you go. See, you got so many right so far. You're doing really well.
You're doing really well.
But now, here comes the final word.
Dun, dun, dun.
The final word for King Tiff. King Tiff. King Tiff. Your word is pearl.
Huh?
Pearl?
Pearl.
Oh, yeah.
Pearl.
Everybody got their own
Pearl.
definition for this.
Can I phone a friend? Like,
This is not that show. We need your answer
I
now.
don't know what that means. I'm familiar with that word, sir.
You're not familiar with that word?
It's not familiar with that word.
Can we swap questions? 50-50.
The word means to leave. I'm about to pearl, dog.
Oh, okay.
Now you get it. Thank you.
I don't use that word. I'm about to slide.
We about to slide.
Well, I said it could be from any time
I'm
frame.
up. Like,
He said I said it could be from any time.
It could be from any time frame. King Tiff.
man, that's something.
But thank you for playing. What does it mean? What does it mean? The favorite game show of ghetto people everywhere.
Tim did good. Tim got.
Tune in next week as we play What Does It Mean with another person that might get all the answers wrong.
She did good.
She did okay.
No, she did good.
She gets a thumb halfway up.
You a hater.
Don't be a hater on your life.
I'm not a hater. Any part of my life.
Shady Bush.
I'm not a hater at all.
Shady
You
truth.
just don't know your words.
Shady truth.
You don't know your
Like,
slang.
what? Pearl.
Pearl. P-E-A-R. All right. That was just like really crazy.
Yeah, that was good.
That was crazy. But she thought she couldn't do it. She did it on Momo.
Because I'm just thinking, like, how do I think of a proper way to explain?
But then you do it though. But you say, how am I thinking
But
of it?
I was
but
being
then
funny, and then he was like, oh, that's right.
that's because it's like, duh.
Right.
All right. When I said you gotta say it like white people, I ain't mean just like oh, well, it means that you have to the peculiar terminology. It's asphyxiated by the suffocation of the word until that's not what I meant.
She followed suit. She did good.
She did good. She was all right, King Tiff.
So
King Tiff. King Tiff. I just like saying the name. It's like I watch Game of Thrones a lot, and the Queen she took over, so I think it was like Cersei. And
honestly, for real, I think me watching too much Netflix is what made me start calling myself King Tiff too. Because I watch a lot of different shows where they have like females like taking over,
like Queen of the South.
Yeah. First of all, I love that show. I just got into that. The mama, she is a dog. She was beating up the girls in jail. They tried to jump on her, and she wasn't happy. But like, it's this show called Badlands, right? Where they have.
Oh, that's my show. Come on, son.
They got like all the barons and stuff like that, and then they got like one lady, her husband dead, so she like she the baron.
She killed her husband.
Oh, she killed him.
Oh, she killed. That's how she became a baron.
Oh, I thought he died. I never knew that.
That's why they call her the widow.
Oh, see, I thought she died. I didn't know because she killed him. But yeah, like watching all these different shows where like the women is having like the ultimate power, but it's just like I just feel like I don't know. Like, I just feel like king is such a stronger. It seems like a stronger word to me. I don't like how Queen Tiff sound. Like I said,
you could have been Baron Tiff.
I don't like Baron, huh?
Baron, no. Why the hell would she be Baron?
Because she watched the Badlands. She know why.
So what's next for Tiffany? What's next for Tiffany? Miss Fitted, as I like to say. Instagram celebrity, what's going on? What's next for the Instagram
What will be your next name?
No, not
in
your
10
next
years,
name.
what will be your next name?
Move.
No, in 10 years, it's going to be a symbol. It ain't going to be no name no more.
No, that's
that's
evolving. You are evolving.
She going to be like Prince.
What's so crazy is, honestly, like, even though I do, like, was saying, like, you know, like, I got the King Tiff stuff on my page, I was actually kind of in the process of, like, crossing over into just, like, using my real name. Like, you know, like, because, like, my YouTube and all that is named after my real name. It's Tiffany Tatiana. You know, I just feel like that's kind of, like, a more mature thing to use. It's my actual name. Yeah.
And that's, you know, the way most people are going now. Most people are going the way, like, you know, Kendrick Lamar, of course, and, you know, most rappers are trying to go the way of using their own name.
Like, okay, like I said, I'm working on a couple different projects. So King Tiff isn't so much of a name change as it is a whole movement of stuff that I'm about to do. Like, I'm also working on a project with my branding consultant, and you know, he's been putting up like my new freestyle videos on Saturdays, and he's on there calling me Tiffany Hustles. You know, like,
okay.
So you know, some people thinking that's a name change too, but like I said, it's not as much of a name change as it is like a whole. It's like the launch of a whole project of stuff.
So
like
in a minute, you about to have a name for everything you do.
It's basically it's gonna be called like I mean, Nicki Minaj got 40 names. You know, like, so I'm not. Like,
you're gonna be like that new Taylor Swift video where it's gonna be multiples of you.
You know, and I love that video. I love it. Got all the video like clips of her from old videos and stuff like that. Like the video from the he wears, she wears shorts, I wear t-shirts. I'm like, oh my God, this is her from all the old videos. But it's like I said, each one of them are kind of, they like the names are kind of like just like launches of projects. Like the Tiffany Hustle stuff is like a kind of launch of the Beautiful Hustle. So like in the Beautiful Hustle, like it's basically like coming into a whole thing of people that don't know me, that aren't familiar with stuff that I've done. I want people to I'm revamping my Instagram. Like I said, I'm working on rebranding myself. So I want people to kind of like look at my page, like, because I got such a big following, I have a lot of traffic on my page. People come to me for trying to book me for bartending, weddings, hosting parties. Do you mind acting? Can I pay you to be in my video? Can I? So I want to kind of advertise myself to the point where when you look at my page, you wonder like, well, what is it she do? And I want it to be like, well, what don't I do? Right.
I got you. You're trying to be a jack of all trades. That's what's up. But I got a question. What won't you do?
I don't know. The list ain't that long. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay. I have a three question list, and I want to know what you won't do. 3 things. Would you bounty hunt?
Huh?
Would you bounty hunt someone? You wouldn't do that.
That's too close to being police.
Cause that's what I'm a bail bondsman. Would you work on an oil rig?
It sound like it pay a lot of money. I probably would.
God damn it!
They do.
Would you strip?
I had a third one. But yeah, answer a question. That's a important question.
I actually have.
Okay.
Would you do a porno?
See, that was my question.
I knew it was. I stole it.
I was trying to save it for last.
I stole it.
Because
I would present it more lightly.
Like, do you mean like publicized, like
like actual porn? A contract player.
Oh, okay.
Alibi Players Club.
No. She said
about like what's in my phone. I've been doing porn.
Alibi.
No, we talk about
booty's sake.
No, alibi ain't porn. That's stripping. We talking about porn. We talking about you being a contract player. Okay. There you have it.
I pretty much think the list of stuff I wouldn't do probably stops there.
At the point.
Except in your public phone. Private phone, not your public phone.
No, it ain't even private. I send my videos out to my friends. Like, check this out.
So your private, you good with the private porn.
Do y'all don't be on Instagram? Naked videos of me have been exposed on the internet, on the internet a multitude of times.
See, I don't do stuff like that.
I mean, I didn't lick them myself, but I mean.
I just can't see myself recording myself doing it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a narcissist.
Yeah, I'm lying. You know, she know I'm.
I am Virgin effing Mary. Okay.
No, she ain't. She ain't.
I'm Virgin Mary in this month.
Porn got I'll call her porn. Her name's Porns and Ivy.
Call me porn.
Her name's Poison Ivy.
Honey.
Y'all, I don't even want y'all to judge me if I click my phone and show y'all how many tabs I got on here, how many of them is.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm a creep. Like,
I got a whole. We'll talk about that on camera. We can't.
You gotta do what you gotta do, King.
But
Tiff.
it's getting to the end of the show. I gotta thank you for coming, King Tiff. We had some technical difficulties, but we worked through them. You got an interesting story. You got a great voice. You got a good look. You seem like real cool people. You have a good mellow vibe about you. You know. And, you know, you got musical notes on your face. I always like that in a woman. So I need you to tell everybody where they can find you, find your music, and how to get in touch with you in general, so that way the support can keep going and the love will grow.
Well, if you're on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at Instagram_celebrity or King Tiff 216. On Twitter, if you're on Twitter, King Tiff 216. If you're on Snapchat, King Tiff. YouTube, King Tiff 216. On Facebook, it's still like my very first stage name, but I've exceeded the friend limit, so you can just follow my page. I have like fan pages where I post music. Those are called King Tiff, but my Facebook name is Tiffany Misfitted Williams. If you can't remember any of that stuff, you can just pretty much get on Google and type in Misfitted. Even if you spell it wrong, all of my social media sites and outlets are gonna come up. You know, I got like a lot of stuff on YouTube, stuff like that, and that's
so much you can't remember.
That's
you ain't got no Snapchat?
Yeah, my Snap King Tiff too. Most of my social media is King Tiff.
Is it King_Tiff or?
No, just King Tiff.
All one word.
All of them is King Tiff 216.
All right.
And except for my personal page, that's Instagram Celebrity.
You still got that page?
What, my Instagram Celebrity
page? Yeah. Okay, I've been following that. That's the one I started
That's like
following.
my 7th Instagram page. Like,
okay.
And I be wondering sometimes, because I just hit 64K on that page. I be wondering if I had kept my first page, I wonder how many followers I would have.
Yeah, I saw that today.
All my pages kept getting flagged.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up. So, King Tiff, we appreciate you for coming, man. The audience is going to tell you that they like you, because the audience really does like you. They just had a little problem and stuff. They were still trying to get food and beverages earlier. So,
we're trying.
You know, but appreciate you, King Tiff. King Tiff. It just sounds so good when you say King Tiff. Poison, shoot out your stuff so we can know how to find you. If they want to find you.
They gonna find
if they want to, or if you want to drug them with brownies,
I ain't gonna put
like you did me. If you want to drug them with brownies, like you did me.
He couldn't handle it, y'all. He couldn't handle it.
I sure couldn't.
It's your girl Poison Ivy, POIZON, everything. That's Poison Ivy. Facebook, Poison Ivy, Instagram. Not really on Twitter, but you know. I just want to say, along with my outgoing, I am so glad to have Miss Fitted in the building. I love her. And I love her more now vibing with her than I did just singing her and being her friend through social media.
And I liked y'all really stupid looking picture y'all had together.
We was dope. That was the show.
The glasses.
That show was lit, though. It was lit.
Y'all look like y'all had on like
it was so much
superhero
love
goggles
in the building that night. Like we did. That was some sisterhood. Yeah. We did that while you had.
Well, once again, I'd like to thank King Tiff for coming. We appreciate you, man. And, you know, you stuck around with us. You came prepared with your own sippity sip. So,
you know what's crazy? Since you want to talk smack about our show and our picture, I wore blue. My whole situation was blue that night. Tiffany is the only person who had on blue like she did. That's why we connected like that.
And it's so crazy because my sister, they were my backup dancers. I had on blue.
She had on blue.
Interesting.
They had on all white with blue.
We were connected on some blue shit. I mean, blue stuff.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Interesting.
We is connected.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
Shout out to SHUICIDE, baby. We gotta get you on here,
that was
man.
very compelling.
I know.
Shout out to SHUICIDE.
Yeah,
it would have been dope.
We gotta get you on there. Oh, that would have been amazing.
I remember when you first started, you did my open mic night and won some money from me. But thank King Tiff. We are up out of here. It's the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's the open mic king. Poison Ivy the entertainer. King Tiff in the building with us. If you want to catch us, follow us on Facebook by going to The Vibe on Air. Hit us up on Instagram at The Vibe on Air. You can hit us up on YouTube at The Vibe on Air. If you want to check us out on Snapchat, feel free to by just simply going to The Vibe on Air. If you want to check out me on my Instagram, go to Mr. D's is who you need _ everything. Mr. D's is who you need to be free. I already did you. Mr. D's is who you need to be free. Hit me up on Facebook at D Carroll. If you want to check out our Twitter, feel free to go to Twitter, but you won't find us. Because we ain't got one. Mr. D's who you need to be free. 24-hour bell bonds, 216-255-0611. I'll get that fool out for you. We'll be back next week. It's going to be crazy. It's going down. We are out of here. It's the Vibe on Air. Poison Ivy, Mr. D's. Poison Ivy little girl, Poison Ivy Jr. Can you say that? I guess if you could be called King Tiff, you could be Poison Ivy Jr.
She was being bad today, y'all.
She was.
Not respecting any other vibe.
I'm gonna hit her with a box of chicken strips.
I don't know what she on. She was on something else.
She probably on the same thing her mama on. We up out of here. It's the Vibe, y'all.
Got me all up in my feelings, all up in my feelings. When you're gone, I'm missing you. When you're gone, I'm missing you. Took a broken heart and healed it. Broken heart and healed it. Now it only beats for you. It only beats for you. Boy, you are all I want. Boy, you are all I want. And I can't see me with nobody but you. Boy, you are all I need. Boy, you are all I need. You bring out the best in me. You are all I want. Boy, you are all I want. And I can't see me with nobody but you. Boy, you are all I need. Boy, you are all I need. Baby, you bring out the best in me. Now this here ain't no crush, this ain't no puppy love. You won't find nothing like this with them girls in the club. Now they mad so they tell lies about the both of us. But it's all part of their plan to try to break us up. But little do they know that I ain't going nowhere. And you ain't leaving either, boy, you're staying right here. I heard all of the rumors about you, I don't care. I'm stingy when it comes to your love and I can't share. You are all I want, you are all I want. And I can't see me with nobody but you. Boy, you are all I need. Boy, you are all I need. You bring out the best in me. You are all I want. Boy, you are all I want. And I can't see me with nobody but you. Boy, you are all I need. Boy, you are all I need. Baby, you bring out the best in me. Kissing, touching, scratching, rubbing. No one loves me like you do. You can't love nobody but me. Wanna spend my life with you. Kissing, touching, scratching, rubbing. No one loves me like you do. You can't love nobody but me. Wanna spend my life with you. Got me all up in my feelings, all up in my feelings. I'm a sucker for your love, sucker for your love. So addicted, boy, I need it. Baby boy, I need it. I can never get enough. Never get enough. 'Cause boy, I'll never find another love as good as this. So I gotta represent. 'Cause your love is the the bomb, baby, bomb, baby, bomb. Boy, you are all I want. Boy, you are all I want. And I can't see me with nobody but you. Boy, you are all I can't see me with nobody but you. Want you are all I need. Want you are all I need. Baby, you bring out the best in me. Touching, scratching, rubbing. No one loves me, and I can't see me with nobody but you. Can't love nobody but me. Wanna spend my life with you. Kissing, touching, scratching, rubbing. No one loves me like you with nobody but you. Can't love nobody but me. Wanna spend my life with you.
Hitman, the genius.